modern day marriages. Yeah, I mean, I remember this where like everyone made fun of him for being abstinent only before marriage, and he was like, "It doesn't matter. I'm actually quite proud of it." Well, when do you stop? When do you stop with the abstinence? How do you know it's time? This is such a freak ass show, and I'm glad it existed because this is the show where Nick Mullen, famous producer of a center left podcast, the Adam Friedland Show. He was on with like John fucking Bolton.
Well, once you have a ring on your finger, obviously. The only way to know for sure is once you're married. And of course, it's this, people know I'm a Christian. This poem is not at all pushing faith in anybody. It's just talking about the actual benefits. If you really want to argue for abstinence, you can stop the argument and be abstinent, don't get sick and die.
Yeah.
But, I can say from personal experience that it does build a bond of trust. Constantly hear women, how often you hear, "Wait, don't you trust me?" It's like, no, you slept with me on the first date. So of course I don't trust you.
It's that whole thing like we join a club.
Yeah, okay, dude. Wait, is that Michael Knowles?
Right, it's, she's going to stick with me, then she'll
You
stick
just
with
live
me.
on Canadian, they won't let me in.
Yeah.
Except for Canadian Club Ginger.
I thought it was Michael Knowles.
Match found.
Like, looking like Abed.
Amy, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes, but also, if I sleep with a guy on the first date, usually if a guy holds my hand, he's gonna wind up. So here's the thing. I don't think that women should use sex as a bargaining chip.
Dude, Steven Crowder is such a bad comic that like he literally makes Amy Schumer look good. Like, think about that. I know everyone is immediately rushing to be like, "Oh, cringe," whatever. But like, she's actually funny in this because she's next to motherfucking Steven Crowder, dude.
And a lot of them do. If I want to sleep with someone, I do it. And I am a monogamous slut. Can I say that on
Yeah,
air?
you can.
Great.
That's not what we're worried about.
But what I'm saying is, I have a higher risk of disease. I also have a much higher risk of fun.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is prove my point by saying that, you don't think it should be used as a bargaining tool.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as, they kind of coined the column as like abstinence is the one taboo issue regarding sex. I mean, it's like, oh, be a dirty Santa comic. You're cracking new ground there, Copernicus. But once you talk about abstinence, cracking new ground there, Copernicus. Oh my God. Yeah. I can't believe you're talking about fucking before marriage. Wow, you really are using new material here. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you saying right now? Brother, what the absolute fuck are you saying? He thinks it's like, oh man, I'm doing riveting comedy by advocating for abstinence before marriage. Yeah, everybody knows these like unfuckable losers are the most funny. And then all of a sudden they put you like right now we have to talk about it. Because who is this kid who's talking about abstinence?
Well, it's who's this kid who's, 23, you don't know who you're going to be sexually yet. So to talk about it with such authority and arrogance.
I don't know if I'm going to be what?
You don't know who you're going to be sexually yet. You're going to be into really weird things about example.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's Copernicus.
His place is a
testament
testament to science.
Testament
to
oh my
body.
Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Amy, the prophet, dude. Yeah, not Copernicus, Nostradamus, dude.
Caution here. Caution here.
There should be no confidence. You slip by the dirty comedian thing, but honestly, you call yourself a comedian, but you don't do it that much. Like, I go fishing a couple of times a year, but I don't introduce myself on TV as a fisherman.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No, I forgot about this. Dude, oh my God. Oh my God. She's cooking him so fucking hard. She just rolled and smoked him, dude. What the fuck?
This is really personal for a concept about abstinence. I'm saying the whole point.
Some B.
The second you mention abstinence, people they pucker with discomfort.
Watch out! Take this! Hold out!
It's the healthiest thing to do. It is the easy for better marriage by a 25% spread.
Go, go, go! Watching here. For you. Running low. One enemy remaining. A.
Nice job.
I walk
That's a
this
great way to
way.
start a round, huh?
Just
With
pace
an
it
A.
up.
But that doesn't stop you from driving to places, because otherwise you would be an unfuckable person exclusively around just yourself, which would be unbearable.
It only takes that one person, though. And there is no there's no contract that the person's not going to cheat on you because they're abstinent. If you fall in love with somebody else.
Careful.
Yeah, if any of you guys want to be a Phantom
Take out
to try it,
Cypher's
let me know. If you have enough money and I can request it, you can trade it.
Here's a contract. You can't divorce me if I get married.
Oh my God.
Here. Got a target. Back up.
Young boy.
Well,
No.
Yeah, he's like,
We need like
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
humor like bruh.
Everyone's motivation's okay. Look at this guitar.
Statistics of guys are running around rampantly sleeping with young boys.
First of all, I'm not a boy. I know I have characteristics as such.
all I'm saying is that you're right. That of course, it is way safer to manifest. But yeah, obvious maybe this I probably expected, I don't know, a bacon 2 dozen, you know? And
Enjoy.
it's fine.
He is happily married.
By the way, fun fact, this fucking little
Hawk
girl
out.
right here,
Blind Jack.
absolutely
Fuck it. Short gun.
possibly a closeted homosexual man. Just want to point that out really quick before we move on. Greg Gutfeld basically like ratio achieved by the way. Congratulations everybody.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
Spike down A.
Also, there's so much going on here, especially because we know about his
I'm enjoying
bisexual
this.
phase, he said, rearing his ugly head. And also on top of that, Greg Gutfeld now despises him and has routinely talked about how he is most likely a closeted homosexual man.
What are you for? All I'm saying is that
Well,
you do
you're
it contract.
abstinent, but not by choice.
No, he's got because he's been practicing abstinence, but you bought abstinence just to share.
I
And
thought I would like to know.
yeah.
Jimmy,
Oh my god, they're so bad. Go back to Amy. Holy fuck, Amy Schumer looks like a comedian.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Satchel out.
Like, the moment that you get these two are just like awful at their jobs. Okay, I don't know anything about them.
There.
Steve Crowder is way too serious about the activity of abstinence. And Amy Schumer's the only one who's like trying to be funny. That's it. Like, it perfectly.
Last player standing.
The only
40.
one who's like an actor
Blinded.
in that regard.
Hawk out.
He's right there.
Blinded.
Amy Schumer. And it's your mom always said.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
It's handed down, and until you have kids, you might find yourself saying that.
I do put it in my book that's gone around the world. And I do on one level talk a bit about abstinence, but more like, a few dates. I'm not saying act like someone out of
30
jail
seconds
before
left.
you want, long-standing relationship. I do put that top tip in my book, yeah.
That's the thing, like lack of abstinence is directly linked to really good abs. That's the problem.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
But I have to say, my last two relationships, which each lasted between 2 to 5 years, we connected with each other almost immediately. And it's because I knew I wanted to do it.
Blinded.
Except
But why'd you
year,
go-
except for the 5 year mark.
Yeah, but so what? At least I figured it out and I didn't get married and spend my life with somebody that I hate.
But statistically,
It's like, bro, you're in this like weird situation where behaving this way is unironically going to cause you to get.
They're going to
ever.
scatter from my
You don't have
stuff.
to ever worry about
Super
it.
easy
Like,
to pick
imagine
off.
fucking defending the sanctity of abstinence like this.
Reloading.
If you're a cool person, you can just be
Gun
like, listen,
here.
man, I don't want to fuck. Okay, I don't want to fuck.
I
with
got their
somebody.
gun back.
That's it. Move on. Make something funny.
You don't want it?
I don't know. Speak about something funny that's like different, okay? You're like, this is actually funny. And you should be laughing at my joke.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Watch out! Take this! This way!
Manual reset. I need a reset.
This is why I never say I'm a fucking comic. I am a smarmy
Here.
little nerd, just like he is. I am supposed to be a fucking comic. I can have a fun moment, but that's not my goal. You know what I mean?
Go to go!
That's not my goal. This goal over here is like getting
Almost out!
I know exactly. Last player standing.
so emotional. Like losing his fucking mind about this situation.
Flawless.
Nice try.
Man, I can be funny from time to time, but like that's not my goal. You know what I mean? I can't. This is-
Look at me. I know that I am by your side.
These are not
How
Christian
do you have
funded studies.
statistics on people's happiness?
You tell them, are you happy?
Are
Are
they
you emotionally
compared to others
satisfied?
smiling?
No, you can say, are you emotionally satisfied in your marriage? Yes, no. By a 25% spread, both spouses who are virgins. Yes. Are you sexually satisfied in your marriage? Yes. Is it difficult?
Lie. Why would people be honest about their emotions?
Every single person
excuse me. Like, I've
Who
never seen
counts?
this man be so passionate about something.
Pull cats! Reloading.
I can't even watch the rest of it. It's like, it's just like the more talking time he has, the less I want to
I'm out of here!
It's so fucking boring. You're like, excuse me.
Here we go!
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. Flawless.
Reloading. No one beats my firepower. I
That's
got
like
this.
Punchy, it's quick. It's not supposed to like be logically consistent. You know what I mean? Like it's so stupid. You're supposed to be funny, man. What are you doing?
Okay, what's
Like,
your
this
actual
entire conversation is
Alright,
funny. You can be objectively on the side of truth
Really?
and be funny, but you are literally going
Good shit.
for banana mode. You're the nana.
I believe you if you say that.
What? No, I'm not. Are you fucking joking? If anything, I do the exact opposite, where I routinely have to describe to people who are like physically incapable of understanding jokes what jokes are, so that they
Hunt begins.
allow themselves to laugh at it without fucking throwing a hissy fit. And trying
Go,
to
go,
figure
go.
out whether the fuck is like actually doing something
Here.
that
Gotta
is
go!
trying to make people laugh.
Watch out! Take this!
Motherfuckers are like automatically run the comedy is problematic.
Enemy down.
You know what I mean? It's just they
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Prepare yourself. We fight once again.
It's the thing is a fucking cancel the person for the line of trying to make someone laugh. Which is, of course, wholeheartedly unacceptable.
Nobody's reading like that.
I'm sorry that got so heated. I just want to say that I read the blog and it did come across to me like you ended it by saying no judgments, but it definitely felt very judgmental.
Of course, the column was written about the reactions from people like you who said things about abstinence get upset. So, thank you.
Well, people like me who are almost 10 years older than you and know what it's like to live life and not be involved in world with no life experience.
Right, I know.
I'm sorry.
The Christian Founders Circle. What's the founding? The irony is, this is the longest debate we've ever had.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Flawless.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
That's my thing. That's what I do.
So, you ever come on the show?
Oh, it's a way worse shit. You ever see the crowd of voices and you can't tell if you drop you or something about it and you're like, so now I'm inviting his ex-wife to come on the show.
extortion, then you know the feeling went.
Did he say that in the convo? Did I miss that part? When I was outside trying to get this little one to take a poopy.
Gotta go.
Oh my fucking god, that would be so good. Holy shit, dude. Did I miss this? Was this already talked about? Was this already talked about, or was it at the top of the hour and I forgot? And like, you know, a lot of you will miss it at the top of the hour unless you subscribe for $5.
There.
Which is Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your discount. We get one. You know, abstinence only.
Spike down A.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The happier I've gotten.
Hostile killer.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh, she just woke up. Oh, we are so cooked. Oh, never mind.
30 seconds left.
Anyway.
Behind you, to the right.
Now, some of these threats were so thinly veiled that I'm frankly surprised.
Spike planted.
Yes, immediately.
Things should be said. Maybe if I feel the public has a right to understand certain circumstances.
How my children have a right to privacy.
He even sent me a retrospectively very full message thereafter on Instagram about how nice I looked on election night, even though I didn't respond to it. And Hillary Crowder's
Get
Instagram
ready.
account,
I go
and
fast.
I looked to see, and it turned out that she didn't follow Steven Crowder, and that Steven Crowder didn't follow her. He didn't follow anybody in her family, and she wasn't following anybody in his family. That was my aha moment. Clearly, there was some.
Oh my god. This is literally
Yeah, I have RTX. You want it?
You get the fucking psychotic Redditors texting me. I am certainly not looking at Hillary Crowder.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Get a better assessment of what this person looks like. Or
Need backup.
Somebody out. Whole cat. I'm out of here.
Spike planted.
I'm out of here. Out of charges.
you know what's really cool out there? It just seems like a normal ass fucking Michigan lady.
Watch out.
She also still follows her.
Take
She
this.
also still follows her.
You blink. Coming through.
What is that? Nobody knows.
One enemy remaining.
You follow Johnny.
Don't even stop that shit. Fine. Fight's not over, you know.
I am not anybody in his family. I am not going to take somebody going onto his platform and alleging that I either harassed, threatened, or did anything that would put his children at risk. That is very serious stuff that you're saying. And so what I did this morning, after this clip was sent to me, is I contacted the defamation lawyer, and I'm putting Steven Crowder a cease and desist. And I'm going to demand a full-throated investigation into the idea that Candace Owens threatened him or extorted him. And now, it seems to me, Steven, that you really, for whatever reason, want to insert me into this narrative. Like, there's something about me that you are hyper-focused on. And so I want to help you a bit. And
She's such a
Watch out here.
situation. She's fighting.
Weapon.
So,
Take this.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, let him fight.
I really want to help your wife because you essentially just use your platform. Millions of people have access to your platform
Time to hunt.
to insult her. You picked the wrong woman, okay? So here's what I would like to do. I would like
Free
to
loading.
invite Hillary Crowder onto my platform because she doesn't have one, and because her ex-husband apparently just used his to insult her, saying he picked the wrong woman. I find that to be really
Nice try. My ult's ready.
You are watching. You are more than.
Here we go.
One enemy remaining.
Get out. You're done.
Last round before the switch.
Spend those creds before we lose them.
No, literally. I mean, straight up. Perfect. Perfect. Breaking news. Pencil Community is having a nuclear meltdown with one of their leaders. Finally got laid. Homer says, I feel a lot of mixed feelings about leaving the incel community. While it feels good to no longer be incel, I'm going to miss all the friends and connections I've made. For all of you who have supported me over the years, thank you. I start a new chapter in my life, albeit late. It's honestly disgusting that you betrayed me.
Watch out.
Building a version for support.
Time to hunt.
This way.
Why do you leave?
Heal
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Joke's over! You're dead!
This is the equivalent of LeBron retiring. The insult community has lost their biggest.
Switching sides.
Anyone have any splits? I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers.
A bunch of men who are ostracized from society. Don't worry, bro. No one will miss you today, Cell. I hope the stinky hole you got was worth it. I get that, but the less of us remain in the community, the weaker our movement of which becomes. There's no movement, man. You're staying a virgin in cause. You need to stop now and reflect deeply on life. First of all, no, he's not staying a virgin in cause. He's staying a virgin because he can't get pussy. Because this is the type of shit that he does on the internet. No one in their right mind wants to be this though. Look out for you, not extractions like movement. Traitor to whom? These all civil wars begin to take from
Enemy spotted.
Stay in touch with your friends. From the outside.
Gotta go.
For some reason, many people who are not incel status. So the
Almost out.
One enemy remaining.
Marginalized. So to avoid this, non-incels are not allowed. The ex-incel is 33 dating a 19-year-old, by the way.
Here.
That's it.
Yes. So he's the former of incels.io.
We're here
Okay,
because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
Okay. What is that incel who said the end goal is eventually to leave the community and not an ideal lifestyle, but they're more comfortable to adapt?
Move.
Breaking. A woman associating with a former incel leader known as Commissar is aware of his high-ranking incel community. Some members of the community have been issuing vague threats implying they will be back.
On my mark.
Rules of
There.
directive reported as well. She sees, will you tell the lady you're a moderator for the world's most prominent incel forum? And she does. She sees my Twitter. I feel a lot of mixed feelings about leaving the incel community. This guy says, one taste of pussy pie and a man will turn his back on his friends just like that. You'll be back, Brev. No coming back once you cross the bridge. You at the equivalent of a dropout having 600K in this shitcoin wallet.
He's coming from
You're
spawn, their
like,
spawn.
Quick. No one competent will ever let himself be on the verge of death. I don't know what this means. See? He got pussy one time and he doesn't even understand the coded language that these guys
Watch out.
One moment with a woman can immediately.
One enemy remaining.
All of a sudden, as you can see, the alpha cells can no longer communicate.
Long.
Take this.
Match point.
A single battle between us and
It's
victory.
also known
Can someone get this?
I will 100% abandon my friends to a try.
Yes.
I don't know what
Here.
that means.
Here.
Stand by to get some.
Okay, that's it. Like, no one told them what involuntary.
Hawk out.
Yeah, that's like the really funny part about this. Like, motherfuckers are like, oh, dude, you're, what do you mean? Like, you should abandon your friends. Like, what do you mean? Like, so you worked out? Or, like,
Flash.
hurt yourself and all that? Like, motherfuckers out here acting like this is a gift with
Or spikes down. This.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
because you feel like you're feeling powerful and you feel like they're not giving it to you for some inexplicable reason, and it's the reason
I'll survive a ditch or two. Can't say the same for you fresh units.
Here.
I didn't know that actually. It even cuts to the wine shop when multiple speakers are talking. It works
Yeah, see it again.
Cheers, guys. The plug-in is part of the situation. It's called a puzzle box.
Us one. Spike.
Spike retrieved.
Here.
Bro, they're actually
One suppressed.
Take this.
Spike down A.
I have this spike.
There's only two people.
Go, go, go.
Terrified.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Spike down A.
Cypher removed.
Don't you got two logs? Exactly, dude. It's terrible.
You fought well. Enemy spotted. Three down. My ultimate is
Hawk out. I got the spike.
Last player standing.
Joke's over. You're dead.
fucking shooting up the ball. Anyway, we're gonna move
Oh
on
no,
to
the
one
12
of the
3
last
hurt.
series
Charges?
while I go
Check.
through these real
Brakes?
quick.
No worries.
Oh, there's the Sarah too as well. We did the Crowder thing. Here is in Transformers are being silence. Essentially, after that, we'll move on to some fun stuff. Okay, I'll let you
Let's go with it.
You get that.
Riot here, it's going to have favor. Forcibly removing protesters
The hunt begins.
chaos erupted after the prevented Democrat Joe Zephyr is speaking for Thursday due to her remarks about gender-affirming medical care. Zephyr, first openly trans
My ult's ready.
speak on the House floor since last week, and she slammed the proposed ban on gender-affirming
Here we go. Found the spot. Healing.
inappropriate and disrespectful.
Spike planted.
Demanding an apology. No representation is above our house rules.
Running low.
He won't apologize.
I chose my words with precision and I spoke with clarity. Because I see the real heart of these hate those rings. I won't be apologizing.
After the chaos, Zephyr addressed her supporters outside the Capitol.
One enemy remaining.
That's three.
Attackers win.
What did I say?
GG guys.
Don't mess with me.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News.
Sorry, I gotta give you some updates here. My mom grabbed the doggo and immediately Kaya peed right on the welcome mat outside. Immediately, like, not even waiting for a brief moment. It was like, oh, I'm free. It's time. I'm liberated from my chains. Anyway, this has been ongoing for like a couple weeks at this point. Representative Zoe Zephyr in Montana has been quieted, silenced, deliberately and maliciously. Hold on. Here's a statement from her. Here. Today, when the Speaker continued to not recognize me as a duly elected official, my constituents and community protest on behalf of the democratic right to be heard, I raise my mic and stood in solidarity with them. I am devoted to those who rise in defense of democracy. It is pretty wild that they just, like, literally would refuse. All while Montana is voting to erase trans people from all laws relating to gender in the state, and then following that, they proceed not to allow their trans woman representative to speak on any bill. This is fascism. I'm not holding my words here, says Aaron Reed. Representative Marler Stanley. Hold on. No, Representative Zephyr has not been censured. This is an entirely unprecedented action to not recognize the representative while being too cowardly to bring a censure motion to vote. So originally what everybody thought they were going to do in Montana was basically censure Representative Zephyr like they did in Tennessee, but because they saw what happened in Tennessee, they wanted to do this in a quiet way, which is like more cowardly, I guess, where they just refused to call on her, like refused to hear her out. But then, of course, there were pro-trans protesters. Transgender Montana lawmaker Zoe Zephyr was again prevented from taking part in the debate over a measure banning gender-affirming care for minors, as supporters brought the House up to a halt, chanting "Let her speak" from the gallery. And then they, of course, brought the fucking dogs, the fucking pig dogs, the hogs, to, kick them out forcibly. Yeah, look at this, like children. Yeah, I'm sure you're proud of yourself, big boy. Good job. So, America is just great. It's awesome. Yeah, piglets and fucking assault gear for children. Great stuff. Sometimes I add these banning surgeries regarding minors, what's the issue? Let me ask you this. Let's say you're a minor that has a hormonal imbalance, okay? Let's say that you're a minor who has a hormonal imbalance, who goes to the doctor, and the doctor says, we're going to prescribe birth control to you, which is a hormonal corrective, I guess, right? Let's say that the Republican Party does not look kindly upon that in the future, where they've decided that contraceptives, and birth control as a form of a contraceptive, is no longer allowed to be given to minors. All of a sudden, you are making a medical decision that should be left up to a minor, a consenting adult parent, and also a doctor, a healthcare professional, down to a bunch of psychotic, oftentimes pedophilic weirdos who have no business having a say in this process. Let medical decisions be left to medical professionals. Now, you utilize the term surgeries, banning surgeries, okay? Just asking Jesus, first of all, you're not just asking. You just said banning surgeries. That's not just asking. You asked in a cynical way. I didn't even actually rip on you at all. I just gave you an analogy so you better understand the situation at hand. Now you're fucking butthurt, even though I didn't even fucking yell at you. I literally didn't say anything about you. You just just got defensive for no fucking reason. All of a sudden, maybe you were a sensitive Steven because you weren't just asking questions, you were nefariously making the situation at hand seem a lot worse than it actually is. There are no actual corrective surgeries that you can do to minors, okay? They're not. In some instances, you can do like top surgery potentially, but that's pretty much it. This is not about banning surgeries. This is about banning HRT or hormone blockers for minors. A sensitive subject matter that is left up to medical professionals in every other circumstance, except in this circumstance, they're not doing that, and they're lying about it. They want to force people to detransition. It's not just about minors, and it's not just about surgeries, and it's not about minor surgeries at all. I hope you understand, though, that this is the exact same kind of fear-mongering that they did about abortion, and they backed away from that so quick. Abortion is murder, they said. And now they're like, okay, maybe it's not murder up to 10 weeks. Like, what the fuck? Since when, dog? It's still murder, right? What happened? Every single piece of shit, vulturous dickhead in the Republican Party. By the way, I'm noticing that I'm getting a lot more angry now that Kaya is not behind me. It's something that I'm definitely considerate of. Holy shit, the moment that my mom took her to go outside and run outside, I started getting more mad. Okay? I said something disingenuous. Why is everyone yelling at me? Okay. But what the fuck happened? All of a sudden they're like making exceptions for murder? Okay, murder in the first 10 weeks is fine? Is that what it is? Yeah, exactly. Because it was never murder. It was never real. They just wanted to stop a medical decision that was supposed to be left to a person and their fucking medical professional. They wanted the government to intervene in that. They wanted to take away women's bodily autonomy. And they very successfully did that. They suffered the consequences of moving on those idiotic urges. There was a political misstep going that fucking far, and it didn't stop them from doing so, because they're fucking demons, okay? Anyway, I'm done with that. We're moving on, and we are going to talk about this fucking dipshit who always does this, like, rage-baiting bullshit, this disingenuous dumb shit, that turns around and goes, oh, I was just kidding. Anyway, here it is. Your fellow Arab says gaming failed because it was an escape for people in the real world to come to be someone else online or let loose with their friends and stay and do whatever the fuck they wanted. Then blue-haired political correct losers came in and ruined it.
Speaking of esports, there's a lot of charity. So CLG, they're gone. GSM, they're gone. They're in the process of selling a lot of assets.
Oh.
They're pausing esports efforts. Max used to work at GSM. How's that like, Max? He said he didn't enjoy it. He said he's had some creative differences. FaZe's stock, I think, down to 50 cents from like $20, so 99% drop. The guard also gets fired everyone as well. But speaking of esports, there's a lot of charity.
So none of this has anything to do with like blue-haired SJWs and political correctness. Not every single gaming influencer is the same washed-out, sponsor-hoarding, dry personality. We're the first generation of gamers who can make real money from video games. It's not meant to be like sports shit talk where the fun is. So here's the thing. This guy, okay, I don't know anything about this guy. Except I think this is the fucking guy who had the original podcast, Brand Race, who we were supposed to, who when we were going to do a Brand Race as a podcast, he fucking literally yelled at me and said, oh, dude, don't even think about doing Brand Race. That's our podcast or whatever. I don't know where the fuck that podcast is. But let me explain something to you, okay? Where is your unfiltered, unique content? Your raw and unfiltered, unique content? Buying an African wife for 6 cows? That's sick, man. I go to fucking Africa to be like extra racist, dog. It's so fire. Gang attacks me in Nigeria's floating slum. Hijack a ride through Africa's largest slum. Solo inside of Kenya's most dangerous slum. It's like, thanks, man. Thank you for your raw and unfiltered content. It's so sick. It's got 46,000 views. Hopefully you fucking, I don't know. Hopefully you show the world that, like, it truly is helping to do this kind of thing. New video tomorrow. Infiltrating the scam trade in Nigeria's dirtiest slum. It's like, bro, what the fuck do you mean? Like, you're talking to a content creator who literally went and bought a fucking esports team out of pure passion, okay, who is demonstrably more successful than you. Like, as someone who does a fuckload of travel YouTube content make me sick. Yeah, I mean, this guy is like literally straight up like doing poverty tourism in the worst ways possible. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is the guy who did the Amaranth tweet, right? Like when Amaranth came out about her like domestic abuse, he was like, yeah, I did see that. Nah, two streamers aren't real. There's no way Lamau says John Swan YouTube, commentary YouTuber. We're going to talk about that in a second, too. Arab is a random dude who showed up for a few seconds in the middle of your debate with Andrew Tate. I don't even remember. He is, like, not a very memorable person. Sorry to hit you where it fucking hurts by saying your content is mid, dog. But, like, I don't know, perhaps you could be a little bit more interesting if you didn't do the hackiest bottom-of-the-barrel racist shit possible. Okay? Joey Salads did that before you did, and he's most notable for what? Drinking his own fucking piss. So stop doing the fucking in the hood pranks gone wrong, but internationally, and I don't know, make something unique. Okay? It's so fucking frustrating. Here's what the reality is. Okay? As someone who is not a very funny person, who desperately wants to be a funny person his entire life, I truly understand, in this like weird, very deeply personal level, the desire to want to come across as funny. I'm in the content creation space as well. Obviously, for that reason, I understand that you want to do something that is entertaining and unique. You want to entertain people. That's like your ultimate passion, right? So, what do you do if you can't actually be truly unique? Some people, like Ludwig, responded to Arab very well, in a really funny and humorous way, which I'm going to get to in a second. We'll do what? We'll steal from other content creators. So you look to other content creators who are really fucking clever and really creative, and he will go and he will just carbon copy it, okay? And in his words, he'll tweak it a little bit. I love Ludwig. I think he's brilliant. He's a gem. That's what he does, okay? There's no shame in that. And then he also makes like these incredible, elaborate, massive events. He's constantly pushing the boundaries, and I truly respect what he does in this space, okay, especially in live streaming. Now, what do some other people do when they can't be funny or entertaining or unique? Well, they rely on joining a fucking team, okay? And the best team to join is, in their mind, or the easiest one to join, I guess, is the racism team. If you can't be funny, you just do something racist, because that way you get the shock value. You know what I mean? You get the shock factor. People go, oh, I can't believe that guy said that. That's crazy. Okay? That's what a lot of people do. Milo Yiannopoulos was like the first of its kind that was like a political commentator who very clearly was trying to be funny, was trying to be entertaining. He at least was a little bit more charismatic before he turned into a born-again Christian who lies about like being converted away from homosexuality. Okay? Like, he tried doing that. And in many ways, when he failed to do so, when he failed to be fucking clever or funny or unique, what did he do? He went the edgelord direction, okay? Most notably known for being a pedophile, by the way. Okay, so remember that. It's bottom-of-the-barrel content, and other content creators see what you're doing, they notice what you're doing, and they don't respect it. Because we're all in this fucking same space in some ways, okay? We know when someone is being fucking edgy simply for the sake of edge. Simply so you can just get some fucking reactions. Now, many people will say, oh, son, don't you do the same thing? At least I do it in a fucking lane that not many people are broaching because they don't do the reading, they're not really interested, and it's also not a very great one because the audience that you foster is going to be fucking unhinged and constantly attacking you. The racist audience doesn't really do that, but because that fucking side of the world is so oversaturated, that and because you're not really doing anything unique or new or interesting, you are basically just the same as any other fucking racist. That's it. Go back to the drawing board. Try to, find something more desirable about your commentary, your content, and focus on that instead of going for a bottom-of-the-barrel, edgelord racist shit like this. This is not even trying hard. This is Aiden Ross saying there are only two genders.